I'm a single mom. Of course everyone still thinks I want my baby daddy. I'm a single mom. Of course if you waste my free day, we're never talking again. I'm a single mom. I'm always gonna ask for help, but never take it. I'm a single mom. Of course everyone thinks I'm bitter.
I'm a single mother. Of course I know how to make $1 out of 15 cents.
I'm a single mom. Of course I'm gonna use my kids as an excuse on why I can't go out. I'm a single mom. Of course everyone thinks I have baby daddy drama. I'm a single mom. Of course I say I need a break for my kids, but when I finally get it, I want them back.
Welcome to The Wall. Today, the dating group facing the most difficulty in finding a relationship is single mothers. It's because men don't want to date these women, bearing the burden of another man's sin. But it's not just that. It's the problem many men have in being able to see their children in the current system, which we'll present today. Before we begin, brothers, we strive to bring you the best possible content for your enjoyment. Support us with something small like subscribing to the channel or liking the video. Leave your comment with your experience on the topic. This helps the channel reach the majority of men who may need this content and your experiences. So let's start without further ado.
I got married at 26 and I super thought, like when I was 26 and got married, I 100% felt like I knew myself, I knew what I wanted in life, and I was confident that this person and I, our goals, values, and everything lined up. And for the 26-year-old version of me, that was accurate. The problem is with getting married that young is that you as a person are going to grow and change, and you can't guarantee you're going to grow and change together. The things that I valued and looked for in life at 26 are no longer the things I value and look for now at 40. So the marriage was doomed to fail because we just got married too young.
Your marriage failed because you focused on what was best for you, not for the marriage. Perhaps the version of the man who enamored you is the same version he was at 40. But as always, women get bored. They want more. Why do you always want more? You probably ended up attacking your husband due to your lack of personal growth, your limited progress. You kept complaining until you bored everything. Surely now you were thinking, I'm tired of being a housewife or the one who takes care of the home, like every empowered woman deceived by modern feminism. You wanted to be the man in the house. You wanted things to be done your way because, brothers, women always talk about changing over time, but we don't change, we improve. We understand that we have more responsibility as men. We work even harder for our family and children. But women aren't like that. Remember, a woman is faithful to her emotions. Based on that, she will always be guided by them. If she's bored, happy, or sad, all of that will always fall on her husband, because besides being a provider, providing everything for the comfort of the woman, we also have to maintain her emotions. But as she says, the man has it easy. She always plays the victim with her oppressive ex-husband, when it's us who have to endure her mood swings or, as she says, her growth.
I don't need a man. I want one. Let's dive deeper into this 50-50 topic. Do I want a provider and somebody to take care of me? Do I need one? No. I spend $3,000 per month in rent alone, $1,700 in daycare, and $1,000 in car payment and insurance. And I do that all by myself, not including the fact that I travel and I do fun shit with my kids and etc. I don't need a man. I can provide for myself financially, but I want that. I want a man who's going to take the lead. I want a man who wants to take care of me. I want a man who wants to provide for me. I want a man who wants to take that weight off my shoulder and allows me to be in my full femininity and in my full feminine energy, and whatever I bring is an additional thing to our home. I don't want somebody who needs me to do that and then also needs me to be all of these other things, because the reality is that most men do not have everything that a woman needs. They are lacking. They are emotionally and spiritually broken. Let's talk about emotionally broken. A lot of these men have not gone to therapy, have not yet addressed some of the deep traumas that are inside of the depths of their soul, and that affects your relationship. But I, on the other hand, have already gone to therapy, invested in myself in that way, and I have the tools to make sure that I am self-aware, and I'm aware when I'm self-sabotaging or when I'm the fucking problem. And some men just don't have that. They don't have the tools and they don't have the capacity to do that. So that alone, you're already more broke than I have ever been. Let's talk about spiritually too. I'm not a perfect person, but there are men who do know how to lead a household. A lot of men are too cool for that. And I want and need that guidance. So I don't need a man, because I do that all by myself. But I want one that can add to my life. One that can bring a contribution to my life and elevate my life. I don't need somebody to come into my life and cause me undue stress and make me feel like we're fucking roommates and we're 50-50, and then I'm picking up the weight on every other end of the household and running the errands and planning cute dates because, oh, you're not romantic, you don't know how to do it. Like, nah, playa. I take myself on dates now. I buy myself roses. I take myself to dinner. Like, I don't need you for that. I got it. So if you're going to be in my life, then it needs to be something that is adding value to my life. Because other than that, bitch, I ain't got no motherfucking time. Get out of here. But also, I'm going to hold the women accountable because I do feel that there are women who do not have anything of value to contribute because they give themselves away to just anybody. They give their energy away to just anybody. They haven't invested in themselves. They haven't healed their traumas and etc. You got to fix that shit. And I agree, you deserve whatever you think you deserve, but fix yourself, please. That's it.
In short, I've already been to therapy after ending things with Chad, a man who brings nothing to the table except his seed. This woman says she doesn't need a man, she wants one. But if you pay attention, she says she doesn't need him to support her. But then she says she wants a provider who can support her, allowing her to embrace her feminine energy. In other words, she wants someone to take care of the bills, to raise Chad's child while I save my money, but also spend it as I please while living off yours. She's out there looking for the provider beta, a man willing to raise another man's child just to get intimacy with this woman. But listen to the price. She says she's been to therapy and fixed herself. When I hear this, it scares me because what was she like before therapy? What were her traumas that were holding her back? Because let's face it, this woman was left by another man with all her children for a reason. She always plays the victim, but the hardest thing for a man is leaving the mother of his children. So, think twice before getting involved with a single mother. If you don't believe me, watch the next video. It's a perfect example of the hell some men go through.
Where my baby at? Why you come out here without my baby?
And why are you recording me? Baby in the house.
Why you come out here without my baby?
Don't you got a girlfriend? Why don't y'all go make a baby? Why are
What
you...
that got to do with my baby? Cause I got a girlfriend. What that got to do with my baby?
I don't want her around my kid.
But if you got a boyfriend, it's cool. So you
Why
can bring
are you
a boy.
worried about me? What the fuck?
So you
Why
can bring
are
a
you
boy.
worried about me? What the fuck?
So you can bring a boy, but I can't bring no girl around.
No.
So I'm paying $1,500 in child support and I can't see my baby.
No.
See?
See what?
See?
Why the fuck is you recording me? See what?
See?
See what?
Don't have kids. Y'all don't have kids.
You weird.
Don't have kids.
And you weird.
$1,500
And you
in
weird.
child support.
And you weird.
$1,500 child
Fuck
support. I
you
can't
weird
see my
stuff.
baby.
No.
$1,500.
In the house. You can see the baby, but not her.
So where's she at?
In the house.
So go get her.
No. You can go see her. I'm not gonna go get nobody. It's cold out.
It's funny how quick women are to always scream that there's deadbeat dads everywhere. Oh, you need to fight for your kids. Yet, this man pays $1,500 in child support, and look at this hot mess situation. I mean, you can't make this crap up. He's trying to see his daughter, his child, and she's too worried about him having a girlfriend. The problem is, these children are used as a weapon. So these mothers, they weaponize the children against the fathers that they had these children with, and they basically use it as bait. Anytime you get them mad, you move on, you find a more attractive partner, which happens a lot. You find a better partner in general. They don't like that. They want you to be single and miserable, a lot of times just like them. It's not cool. Stop weaponizing these children. These children deserve to have their fathers in their life. So not every man is a quote unquote deadbeat dad who don't want to see their kids. And you know what? These fathers don't need to fight for their kids. No man should have to fight for their kids.
This is exactly what happens to most men, who have to be fighting with the mother of their child because this woman wants to make his life impossible. This guy doesn't want to step into that house because he knows it could spell trouble. She wants to be intimate with him or wants to fight with him. Either way, it's a very bad idea. But it's easy to hear single mothers say, he's an absent father, he never wanted his child. But when he goes to see the child, she starts emotional blackmail with the child because the man has a partner who looks better than her or because the man doesn't give her more money that she won't use on the child. $1,500 for just one child. Brother doesn't even let him see him without creating drama. That's why you see children being raised without fathers, men who only send money and don't seek out the child because the mother makes his life a living hell. That's why I'm telling you, take care of your seed. Once it's out of you, it's under the woman's control. A good woman is an asset. A bad one is bankruptcy and pure hell for a lifetime because you can't get out of it. As the other woman said, they want to see you alone and miserable. That's how selfish they are.
All right, I'm just getting back from the gym and I'm driving home and I just thought of reason number 4 that online dating sucks. So I am fine being curvy. Would I rather be a couple sizes smaller? Probably. Who doesn't? But I'm good with being curvy. I've come to terms with it. It is what it is. But in the beginning, it was that constant feeling, should I make sure they read my bio and know that I'm not a size 2? Like, I don't know. The insecurity that comes along with meeting random people online when they haven't actually seen you face to face sucks. That's reason number 4.
Among single mothers and overweight or curvy women, as they say, they always hate dating apps. It's simply because they can't access the best men. They don't want to settle for an average man. They want the best because, like all of them believe, they deserve a high-value man. But we can't have standards or complain when a woman dismisses you for your height, your clothing, your hands, what you have between your legs, your face, your money. You can't complain. It's your fault for being like that. But it's not her fault if a man doesn't choose her. That's men's fault for not seeing her beauty. Now, about not going on the date because you don't like the man. If you like the man, you'd even go to his house just for him to put on Netflix. Many claim it's out of fear, but going on a coffee date, a crowded place with people, what could happen? The truth is, you don't want coffee dates, or you don't like that man enough to go see him. Brothers, single mothers are a bad deal.
Someone asked me to do a video on my take on why women go for married men or men in relationships, so here it is. This thought is it's just an easy distraction. So men, people are suffering with self-esteem, suffering in bad relationships, suffering with things you have no idea about, and sometimes married men just carry an extra excitement. It's just something to distract her, something she can just, pursuing him gives her something to occupy her mind, and it makes her feel good if she's getting attention back. The second reason is because she knows she can. She knows if she goes after this certain man who's in a relationship, who's taken, she can get him. Sometimes it's just knowing you can. Third is, I would just say, if he has a lifestyle that is really appealing, and she can get a taste of that. Some women will just go after married men because of the means they can provide, and they don't want commitment, so they just want the attention. They just want to be lavished with, expensive things and goods. If he has that, if he doesn't, she just wants attention. Fourth one is they have sadness in common. They have insecurities in common, and they just find each other, they find solace in each other. They're all a bit weak, no one's going to do anything about their situation, so they're just going to, console each other. Number 5, she's in competition with the partner, with his girlfriend, with his wife. Women are competitive, and women are a little bit vicious. Men, we are much more backhanded in our aggression. Men are much more they'll just punch you in the face. A woman will just steal your man. So, oh God. So she's in competition. If she's jealous, basically women add value to men. And if his partner, if his wife, if they are of a certain standard, of a certain caliber, her low self-esteem, and her ego will crave his attention just because the woman that he's with now. It just means more. If she can get his attention, if she's like less beautiful, less attractive, I don't know, less anything that she thinks the woman is, she's gonna try and bag him just to make herself feel better. 6, I would say he just feels like the safer option. She can get whatever it is that she's after and just drop him, and what's he gonna do? He's got a wife. Like, the 7th reason I would say is because married men, especially men who are happily in relationships, for some women are just so much more appealing because every man in the room is giving her attention, yet he's not. And he just becomes like someone like irresistible. Like, she needs to like conquer him. Like, she needs to get his attention. It's all an ego boost, basically, all of it. So that's why she'll pursue him, because it's like, why is he the exception? Like, no, like she, all of it's just an ego boost.
This can be summed up in one word: pre-selection. Women prefer men who are already chosen by other women. Men who are chosen by beautiful women are deemed more desirable because it suggests that the man brings a lot to the table to have that woman. Women are very competitive. We all know that a woman's worst enemy is another woman. As she says, there are several reasons. Some want a man in their bed who gives them gifts but doesn't have to live with them or take care of them. Another wants a man who listens to her, especially if she's never been married, is in her 30s, or hitting the wall, seeking comfort in the arms of that man. But there's also the woman determined to steal another woman's husband, even if she doesn't like the man herself. She just wants to mess with the other woman. And here I wonder, where is women's solidarity? That's why I say when a man brings a lot to the table, women don't think about their friend. They think, I want this man because he's of high value, and I won't let you have him. That's why it's always important to work on yourself. It's attractive both when you're single and when you're married. A happy man is a man focused on his body and lifestyle, especially if he takes care of his family. This is attractive to women. With so many single women eager to get married, women should be more attentive to their husbands. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Have you ever had a problem with the mother of your children? Do you know any stories similar to what's in this video? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from The Wall.